There are 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. 2 trillion. The average galaxy contains about 100 billion stars. And around most of those stars, there are planets. Scientists now estimate there are more planets in the universe than grains of sand on every beach on Earth combined. And on at least some of those planets, the conditions for life exist. The temperatures are right. The chemistry is right. Liquid water is present. Everything needed for life to begin is there. So here is the question that has haunted scientists for over 70 years. Where is everybody? In 1950, a physicist named Enrico Fermi was having lunch with colleagues at Los Alamos National Laboratory. They were talking about the possibility of extraterrestrial life. The conversation was casual, the kind of thing scientists talk about over food. And then, in the middle of it, Fermi put down his fork and asked a single question. But where are they? Not where might they be? Not could they exist? Where are they, right now? If intelligent life is as likely as the math suggests, the galaxy should be full of it. Civilizations millions of years older than ours, capable of traveling between stars, capable of sending signals across the entire galaxy. And yet, silence. Complete, absolute silence. This became known as the Fermi paradox, and in 70 years of searching, nobody has solved it. Let's start with the numbers. Our galaxy alone, the Milky Way, contains somewhere between 200 and 400 billion stars. Roughly 1 in 5 of those stars has a planet in the habitable zone. That's the region where liquid water can exist on the surface. Conservative estimates suggest there are at least 20 billion potentially habitable planets in our galaxy alone. 20 billion. If even 1 in a million of those planets developed intelligent life, that's 20,000 civilizations in our galaxy right now. And our galaxy is just one of 2 trillion. The math does not suggest we should be alone. The math screams that we should not be alone. And yet, nothing. Scientists have been listening for signals from space since 1960. 60 years of pointed radio telescopes scanning millions of frequencies across billions of stars. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence has been one of the longest-running scientific programs in human history. And the result is silence. Not absence of data. Silence. There have been anomalies. There have been signals that made scientists sit up straight, but none of them held up. None of them repeated. None of them said, "We are here." Except one. On August 15th, Wayne tells in 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio called Big Ear was scanning the sky. A volunteer astronomer named Jerry Eman was reviewing the data printout the next morning, and he saw something that stopped him cold. A signal, 72 seconds long, coming from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. So perfectly matched to what a signal from an alien civilization would look like that Eamon circled it on the printout and wrote one word next to it. Wow. The wow signal has never been explained. It has never been detected again. It matches no known natural phenomenon. And to this day, nobody knows what sent it. So where is everybody? Scientists have proposed dozens of explanations, and each one is more unsettling than the last. The first possibility, we are simply too early. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. Earth is only 4.5 billion years old. Maybe intelligent life is just getting started. Maybe we are the first generation of civilizations to reach this point, and the others are still thousands of years behind us. We are not alone. We are just early. The second possibility, they exist, but the distances are too vast to ever cross. Even at the speed of light, it would take 100,000 years to cross our galaxy. No civilization has ever figured out how to travel faster than light. No signal has ever arrived from somewhere meaningful. Not because they are not there, but because the universe is simply too large for anything to ever reach anything else. We are islands in an ocean with no boats. The third possibility, they existed, but they destroyed themselves. Every civilization that reaches the point of radio technology also reaches the point of nuclear weapons, of engineered viruses, of artificial intelligence with no alignments, of climate collapse. Maybe the universe is full of the ruins of civilizations that almost made it. Almost. And the silence is not emptiness, it is a graveyard. But there is a fourth possibility, and this one is harder to dismiss. A Chinese science fiction writer named Liu Cixin described a theory about why the universe is silent. He called it the Dark Forest. It became the title of the second book in his trilogy. The idea goes like this. Every civilization in the universe is in a fundamental state of survival. Resources are finite. The universe is not expanding fast enough to create more. And here is the key insight. You can never truly know the intentions of another civilization. You can never be certain they will not eventually become a threat. And given enough time, any civilization that can reach you will eventually have a reason to destroy you. So what do? You stay silent, you hide, you listen. And if you detect another civilization, you eliminate them before they can eliminate you. Not out of hatred, not out of malice. Simply because the math of survival demands it. The universe is a dark forest. Every civilization is a hunter moving silently through the trees. And any civilization that makes noise, that announces its presence to the universe, is prey. Here is where it gets uncomfortable. We have been making noise for over 100 years. Radio waves travel at the speed of light. Every radio broadcast, every television signal, every radar ping has been expanding outward from Earth in a sphere of electromagnetic radiation for over a century. Right now, that sphere is 100 light years across. Any civilization within 100 light years of Earth fared already knows we are here. In 1974, we deliberately aimed a radio message at a star cluster 25,000 light-years away. In 2008, we beamed the entire Beatles catalog into space. We have sent coordinates, we have sent greetings. We have pointed at ourselves and said, "Here we are." Some scientists think this is one of the most dangerous things humanity has ever done. Stephen Hawking said it directly. Meeting an advanced alien civilization would be like the Native Americans meeting Columbus. It did not go well for the Native Americans. But maybe the dark forest theory is wrong. Maybe the silence has a simpler explanation. Maybe the window of communication is just very small. Think about it this way. Radio technology has existed on Earth for about 130 years. In another 100 years, we will probably communicate in ways that leave no detectable electromagnetic trace. Quantum communication, directed beams, technologies we cannot yet imagine. The window in which a civilization broadcasts detectable radio signals might only be a few hundred years, out of a civilization that lasts millions of years. That window is almost invisible. We might be surrounded by civilizations so advanced that we simply cannot detect them. Not because they are hiding, but because we are looking in the wrong way, with the wrong tools. And then there is the possibility that makes everything else feel small. The great filter. The idea that somewhere between simple chemistry and an interstellar civilization, there is a wall, a barrier. Something almost impossible to get past. Some step in the development of life or intelligence or technology that almost nothing survives. And the question that determines everything is this: is the great filter behind us or ahead? If it is behind us, if the impossibly difficult step was the origin of life itself, or the development of complex zoos, or the emergence of consciousness, then we got past it. We are the rare ones, the ones who made it. And the silence makes sense because almost nothing else did. This would make us almost miraculously rare, perhaps the only intelligent life in the observable universe. But if the great filter is ahead of us, if the impossible barrier is something every civilization eventually faces and almost none survive, then the silence is a warning. The civilizations are out there. They rose. They reached exactly where we are now. And then they hit the wall. And the silence is what's left. We do not know which it is. We may never know. But here is what we do know. We are here, right now, on a small rocky planet, orbiting an unremarkable star on the outer edge of one galaxy among 2 trillion. We developed consciousness. We built tools, we looked up, and we asked the question, are we alone? Whatever the answer, the fact that we are asking it is extraordinary. Most of the matter in the universe will never ask anything. Most stars will burn and die without ever warming a mind. Most planets will spin in silence forever without ever producing something that wonders about its own existence. You are made of atoms forged in dying stars. You are the universe looking at itself. And right now, tonight, somewhere across 2 trillion galaxies, something may be looking back, or nothing is. And you are the only thing that has ever wondered which. Either way, that is not nothing. That is everything.